In this video, we are going to try and take an NBA team from being over the salary cap to way under $100 million under the salary cap, to be exact, following the blueprint by Billy Beane and his Moneyball Oakland Athletics, who famously had one of the lowest payrolls in baseball and went on to win 20 plus games in a row and go to the MLB playoffs. And we're going to try and recreate some of that here in NBA 2K26.
How can you not be romantic about it?
Basketball is my favorite sport. I like the way they dribble up and down the court, just like I'm the king on the microphone.
All right, first things first, we are going to simulate the rest of the playoffs. Knicks win your NBA Finals. We're going to override as many of these retirements as possible. We're just going to override all of the guys who are on a team currently. Everybody's running it back one more year. Now, before I pick a team, wow, wait a minute. Did Chris Paul not retire? Anyway, do they have the draft lottery fixed? No. I'm not going through and doing all this. I just got to be honest with y'all. Should I do a random team or should I just pick? The team I was going to pick was the Wizards. They got guys I can trade off of, and like these younger guys are all on fine contracts, but does that make the video too easy? I mean, we got to win in 3 years. Let's do a random team. Memphis Grizzlies. That was actually one of the teams I was thinking about doing because of their small market and obviously everything going on with them. We're going to aim to turn the Grizzlies around in 3 years by cutting hundreds of millions of dollars. And yeah, like I said in the intro, we have to be under 100 million. We have to be 100 million under the cap at any time. If we just look at the finances right now, we're actually not that bad. Only 3.85 million over the cap. We're making about 100, or team salaries are about 162 million. Once we get rid of some of these guys, we should be good. Oh shoot, rest in peace, Brandon Clark, bro. Wow, I didn't even think about that. How do we handle this? What's the best way to do this? Damn, this actually brings up an interesting question that I don't know the answer to. Is Memphis gonna have to pay him? Or like, okay, oh man, no, that's not what I meant. Because hold on. Is Memphis going to? What is Memphis gonna do with this contract? So it seems like, the money stays on the books, which I'm cool. It adds an extra challenge. So we get to stay under 100 million under the cap, and we'll keep Brandon Clark on the roster. Obviously we won't play him, but yeah, rest in peace, Brandon Clark. Interesting start to this video. So we got to figure out what we're gonna do with Ja. He's gonna be gone. We can't, if we have to be 100 million under the cap, which what is the cap right now? I gotta go tuning sliders. So the cap's 155 mil basically. So yeah, we just can't afford to pay pretty much half of what we got. No, that's like everything we got. We can't afford to pay that to one guy. I mean, we could get interesting with it and try it, but it's just gonna be too hard. So head coach, we'll just we gotta fire. Is there anybody other than, we need, we need whatever help we can get. Bring in Stauffer. I'm also gonna offer Frank Vogel. I don't know. They always block it. I don't know why I wasted time. Everything else I'm not too worried about. In this, the Grizzlies have the 8th pick. I don't know what they have in real life. I don't really worry about the draft till it comes time. But we don't have to be 100 million under till the start of the season. So we'll just see what happens in the draft. So Dubansta goes 1, Boozer 2, Peterson 3 to the Bulls. Sinak is a name I haven't heard going in the top 5. I don't know too much about these prospects. As Jimmy just got traded to the Wizards. Wow. So the Wizards now have they have Trey, Anthony Davis, and Jimmy Butler, and Al Horford. We're also probably going to see some crazy trades in this just because I was controlling every team at first. Now, I feel like most people right now would probably want me to draft somebody. I don't know enough about these guys. So what can I package? A guy like Ryan Rollins on such a cheap contract is a guy I never really get to. Bring Jaren back. But actually, I think I'm going to do this. It's not good value for the picks, of course, but we got to cut contracts. And if we're bringing on 2 players, about 10 million between the 2 of them, I don't know if they'll be here at the start of next year, but whatever. So KCP, of course, accepts his $21 million player option. I didn't expect anything else. And we are still at about 145 million. So the biggest thing, getting rid of these top 3 contracts on our team is going to be paramount. I'm not looking to tank, but honestly, top 4 and maybe even Hendricks got to go too. Let's go start with KCP. So here's something to note. We do own the Lakers pick in 2027. If I was to do the KCP trade to the Lakers for just a Thiero, they lose $21 million in salary cap room to KCP, and we have their pick. I think this is low-key the play. I think that's a 5D chess move. Maybe I'm overthinking it, but we just cut like $19 million in salary. The Bulls are willing to give me 2 firsts for Santi Aldama, sure. The Lakers are willing. Oh, but I don't want to give them Ty Jerome though. I was like, oh, they're willing to give me another first round pick. But actually, I might do this because Reeves and LeBron are both free agents still. If I do this, they're gonna lose. Whoa. They're gonna lose even more salary cap room. Yeah, I think we do this. Oh yeah, sure. Add a second. So just a couple trades in. Where we have finances wise, we are 41 million under, still 116 million dollar cap. Honestly, bro, like everybody's gonna have to go because I'm not talking about having our team salary total at 100 million. I'm talking having our salary cap room at 100 million. So yeah, we got stuff to do. All right. I think I'm gonna do this for now. We're gonna take a couple picks. Ja just got traded to the Bucks. He's gonna go play with Giannis. Giannis probably not getting traded here. I did take on extra salary that I didn't want to take on, but I think Bobby Portis is low-key gonna be a guy we might build around. The other guy I want to add, I think I want to get Aaron Nesmith here. Jarris Walker would be cool too. You're just gonna have to trust me and let me cook for a second. All right, so Indiana accepts a trade that includes our pick in this upcoming draft, but it's lottery protected, so I'm not too worried about it. If we are bad this year, we'll keep it. And then we gave him that one of those 2030 first round picks and a 2030 second round pick. So now finances wise, we're actually only $33 million under the cap now, but we're going to make some more moves and we're going to be even closer in a second. All right, so we made some trades. Kuzma, his 20 million off the books for just Danny Wolf straight up. AJ Green's like 7 or 10 mil for a first round. Taylor Hendricks 7 mil for 2 firsts. Cam Spencer 2 firsts. And all of a sudden, we are 70 million under the cap, and we're really only paying 2 NBA players legit money. I'm a little worried that we are going to have to move on from Nesmith and Portis, who I do kind of think might end up, if we can keep them, being our guys to build around, which is really sad, but not sad, but it's not championship level, but maybe we get there. Is there anybody on minimum deals that I can really bring in to help build something here? So we really need a starting level point guard. The 2 guard, I'm kind of fine with maybe letting Cedric Coward be that guy. 92 close, 80 driving down. I mean, he's got some stuff. Perimeter defense wise, 73, probably gets better this year. I might move Nesmith over to the point guard low key. His playmaking so bad though. But yeah, a legit point guard's gonna be paramount. Power forward, probably a better defender. Unless we just, we can just maybe play Bobby at the 4 or Prosper. All right, Dean Wade, we're going to offer him a contract. Good defender in the perimeter and the post. And he would accept a minimum deal and can shoot the 3. I don't even want this dude for the fit because he's going to get worse this year, but we got to bring in Mike Conley if we can. The guy I was thinking about at point guard is Lonzo. Obviously, he was so bad this year for Cleveland. And I don't know, honestly, I don't know if he gets another shot in the NBA, but like, this is 2K and he still has 12 badges. Obviously, offensively, he gives us almost nothing, but there's still 81 perimeter, 86 steal. The playmaking is obviously still going to be there. I think we bring in Lonzo. I'm going to try and do it on a minimum deal. Yeah. Actually, I'm going to decline Lonzo's deal real quick, and we're going to make it a longer term deal. Just get him under contract for like 4 or 5 years, whatever I can do. Yeah, we can get him for 4. We can get him for 2. All right, it's a little over the minimum. For 2 years, it's going to be front loaded, but he will accept that, of course. And we do bring back Mike Conley. I don't know. I forgot we got Bronny. I don't know how I feel about this team, to be honest. We still got to cut costs, too. Can't forget that. We are not where we need to be. We still got to cut $28 million. And yeah, the fact is we're probably just going to have to cut these 2 guys. Or no, not Brandon Clark. Nesmith and Portis. But before we do that, we're going to go to player progression. Just see if any of our young guys get astronomically better. So yeah, like Edie still only an 83. Coward up to an 82. Jalen Wells up to an 82. GG Jackson, 81. Bobby Portis actually progresses. Nesmith regresses. So I feel a little more compelled to get rid of him. What regressed specifically? I'm not seeing anything. Just his overall. What regressed? So his potential is only an 80. I think we actually got to move on from Nesmith. I was hoping to make him kind of like our centerpiece offensively, but I can't be paying a bench guy 15 mil in this. So, Mr. Nesmith, the Bulls are willing to give me a first round pick. Shout out Aaron, but unfortunately, unfortunately, we got to get rid of that. I still believe Bobby Portis might be our guy to build around. There's so much good here offensively. Just messing with his tendencies probably helps us a ton. He's not the best rebounder. I wonder if there's a better big man we could get, although he's so good. Nah, okay, we're gonna hold on to Edie. That's 20 million of our 50 million locked up there. 26. Connect maybe goes for a better defender. All right, we're gonna cut a little bit of salary and also get a first round pick for Yannick. I mean, we have so many centers. That's just a salary cap move, as well as getting another first round pick for 85 mil. So actually, we only got to cut 15. It'd make it so easy to just cut Bobby Portis. I don't think I want Walter Clayton. I mean, we're trying to do this in 3 years. He is already a 77. What's his potential? It's only a B minus. I think we sell high on him here. Wait, we can get Baylor Shireman? I think we do this. Save like $1 million and get a guy offensively who's really talented. Could honestly maybe start for us. Honestly, in my head, I don't think there's a way we can make it happen and be salary cap compliant in our world with keeping Bobby Portis. He just makes too much money. And there's just cheaper options out there. If we can get off his money, yeah, we'll take a second round pick and Ben Seraph, and that's gonna put us dang near close to being 100 million under. Probably trade Ben Seraph actually. Anybody willing to just give me a pick for him? All right, we're gonna try and do this backwards. We just traded back for AJ Green, which puts us about 10 over, which is right where AJ Green's contract is. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. Okay, so I can do this. Trade AJ Green for Amari Williams. We are so close. What it would really probably take is trading one of these guys making actual money. I can't afford to trade Zach Edey or Cedric Coward right now. Or if we trade, we could trade 2 guys at once maybe. Okay, hold on. They just accepted that deal. Oh my God, we're $500,000 under or over where we need to be. All right, this is going to do it. 2 first round picks, and we are going to finally be $103 million under the cap with the team that's not good enough. It just isn't. There's no hiding that. I'm actually considering moving Coward over to the 1. His playmaking's not that bad. He does go down 2. It's not great playmaking, but I mean, we could throw him out there. He has a decent defensive rebound, speed and agility. His potential is an 86. I'm considering doing it. We need a game or like a game changer at the point guard, and the earlier we move Coward over could be the better. We have offense at the 2 with Shireman, Jalen Wells at the 3. I have to like decide how I want this team to play. This is going to be really tough. No joke, actually, we could probably use Bronny. 81 3, 84 driving dunk, 74 perimeter. Does he have any? He has B plus potential. I think we hold on to Bronny, and he might get real run this year. So now all of a sudden I can make trades for no salaries involved. So we'll take a couple picks for Caleb Love, but we are cap compliant, so we can move on to next season. We, of course, are power ranked as the worst team in the league, but I want to take a look at free agents. I think we might bring in Max Shulga. He has A potential, and he's 6'4". We can probably get him on a minimum. Let's try and buy. If we go front loaded for like 3 mil for 4 years, I think that's a steal of a contract. We're also going to go pick up Keon Ellis, I think, too. We're probably going to have to clear some room. Where did Gary Trent come from? Did I trade for him? All right, we'll just trade him for Chaz Lanier. Try and get off of Chaz Lanier's deal as well. All right, we'll pick up Vlad Golden. It's so funny having to do these so little moves just to try and cut costs. All right, cut a couple extra dollars there, and we are actually over the cap, so this is a problem. We might have to get rid of Shulga, actually. Or no, we'll just get rid of Lonzo. Shout out Lonzo, but you're not going to do anything offensively. He's just going to be bad. I like Lonzo, but like I can't justify it. We'll get rid of Lonzo and this Biddle dude. Dude, I might have sold. All right, we traded him for 2 dudes and a pick. Okay, we're barely cap compliant. I'm not going to make any more trades unless it's like a 1-for-1. Shout out Mike Conley. Great career, awesome player, awesome for Memphis, but bro is not playing like even a minute. And I'm actually considering we're gonna give those minutes to Coward. Our 2 guard will probably be Baylor Shireman, with Bronny getting real minutes, and we're probably going to throw some minutes to Shulga just to see if some stuff is going to stick for us. But this is going to be a team that's built around Cedric Coward and Zach Edey for this year. Obviously, we're going to get rid of Brandon. Wait, when did we get Aaron Wiggins, bro? We're going to let Brandon Clark not play either, of course. But I want to see, I mean, with this A potential, we got to see where that can land. I'm fine with Yannick getting some minutes out there. Danny Wolf, everything's just in the 70s. The defensive rebound solid though. What's his potential? It's a C plus. We'll probably get rid of him as well real quick. See if we can trade high on Danny. And do we want to keep Aaron Wiggins? I don't remember getting him. I think we want Aaron Wiggins to go on too, with all due respect to Aaron Wiggins. I guess we'll probably do this. We'll save a little bit of money. We do lose a pick, but Shed can just come off the bench. Just Shed's not going to play, to be honest. But we got 32 minutes now. Mike Conley out of the rotation. We're probably going to play 10 or 9. And we're going to really rely on the top 6 guys. All right, how do we want to play? We got Stauffer. Oh, we're attacking the basket. Look at all these high close shots. So many dudes are in the 90s. Oh, yeah, we're attacking the basket. 100%. Get to the basket, shoot at will. I will do some crash, others get back. Physical defense. And we'll do some crash, others run for both. We could honestly go like a triangle offense. Maybe not. Maybe we just go balanced. We'll just go balanced for now. And then we got to update shot tendencies. We're going to update pretty much everybody by 20 because nobody's shooting on this roster. We'll start by going up 15 and we'll stop there. But then tendency wise for like Baylor Shireman, give him a 65. Jalen Wells, I want up higher. Edie's got to be a lot higher. We're expecting him to be really good this year. He's got to be our like second option. Cedric Coward is the number 1 option. Close shots, we're upping everybody by like 40 at least. We're gonna up his 3-point shot tendency. I mean, I'm gonna go through and do this for everybody, and then we'll get into the sim. So one thing I just learned, Jalen Wells has a 92 mid-range, and his tendency to shoot it was in the single digits. That's got to change. Also think Zach Edey's is pretty decent. Yeah, it's a 79. Yeah, we'll up this for sure. I'm also going to just up everybody's 3-point tendency a little bit too. Maybe not that high. We'll go like there. All right, I honestly feel pretty good. I went through, I didn't like go spend the most amount of time with the tendencies, but I did a couple of things for everybody. I upped everybody's like contest and like pass interceptions. I thought a decent amount, but those are still pretty low. Maybe I only did like 20. We'll see how it goes to start. I honestly feel pretty good. All things considered, us being 100.6 million under the cap is crazy. We're only paying $57 million. Our highest contract is to a player who passed away this offseason. Next year, if we kept the same team, we'd be 153 under the cap before we sign certain guys back. So that's interesting. We are obviously power ranked 30th, and I just want to see like who's the second lowest team cap room wise. The Hornets are under the cap, 5.4 mil, 5.9 to the Nets. Oh, the Bulls are actually pretty close. Not pretty close, but much closer than I would have assumed. They also have Darren Peterson. We gave him Neesmith, Aldama. They got a nice little roster. They might be okay this year. They might surprise some people too. But yeah, it's close. The closest team to us is the Bulls, 27 million under the cap. It's not even close. But let's see. Game 1 of a system proficiency of balance. We're going to simcast it and just see how things go. All right, so we're down 12. This is a really good team though. Coward's already 3 for 7. Bronny's 1 for 5. All right, we'll keep simming. Maybe we get better. I don't know. And actually, no, it got worse. We did. Oh, whoa. 39-17 run in the fourth quarter. Coward has 21, 5, and 4. Edie with 18 and 11. Whoa. Okay, yeah. We'll hop in here. It's the first game of what this rebuild is going to be. Oh, by the way, I have a start today file I'll make a video about soon. But if you go and download it, I have custom courts for most of the teams in the league. I just hate the really bright NBA courts that we have right now. So I changed it. The Cavs, look at the crowd. Look at how okay, well that's bad. But look at how little attendance we have. They do not believe in us. I'm fine with that. I respect it. I think that's dope. It's the 2K being realistic for once. Come on, Cedric. Going against Kevin Porter Jr., I think. Who is that? That ain't KPJ. Who is that? Is it? Oh, we get forced into a bad shot. Coward, Bricks. Oh, it's what's his name from the Mavs? Why can't I think of it? Jaden Hardy. That probably does it. But honestly, this storm back in the fourth quarter is pretty dope. Allen's free throws up, makes it a 4-point game. We have no timeouts. We'll see if we can get a quick three. Coward to Wells. Wells is 3. Never had a chance. We're going to lose this one. 115 to 108. And you know what? We're going to change something. We're going to just try and dominate the boards for the rest of the season and just see how it goes. Because I think dominating the boards is so underrated in 2K. And yeah, you can already see in game 2, we're killing Kings. It is the Kings, but we did just kill them. Super balanced attack. 20 boards for Zach Edey. 16, 7, and 5 for Dean Wade. Might be a interesting season for him. I don't expect these kind of numbers every game, but he's playing a good amount of minutes. Coward doing his thing. Cannot shoot the 3 right now. Jalen Wells, another good game. Let's skip to this Spurs game. It'll be a real challenge for us. And actually, we just won back-to-back games. 115 to 106 against the Pacers. GG Jackson off the bench. He could be threatening for 6th man of the year. But these are weird teams. Like, I don't know what to expect from these teams from sim to sim in 2K. The Pacers and the Pelicans. Great game for our guys that we're trying to build around. But this is one we know. We know the Spurs are good in sims. I don't think I've seen them be bad in a sim this year. So this is a real litmus test to see how good we are. And honestly, we're passing it. We're up 5, up 7. We are up 7. Jalen Wells has 29 points. Edey with 23 and 9 against Wemby. And yeah, we just beat the Spurs. 24 and 10 for Edey with 4 blocks. Coward chipped in with 2 steals, 3 blocks. Yo, are we real? Are we a real team? What's another team? No. We're going to skit into this sim a little bit because we got 3 years. We got 3 years to turn this around. And if we can't do it, then we get fired. We're doing some Billy Bean stuff right now. So we have the Spurs number, which is cool. But the rest of the league is saying that we're just mid, basically. Another part of this that is going to be huge is our drafting. Are we going to be able to draft well? And honestly, the question for me too is going to be, do we focus on drafting guys who can compete right away, or do we focus on, okay, I've been working on the staff so I could give more to our scout. But so what I was saying before I lost my train of thought, do I draft players who can compete, or did I say this? I don't know. I'm all over the place. It's 12:30. I work in the morning. But do we draft guys who can compete right away or have potential? We only have 2 more seasons after this. So it'll be interesting. I would like to see us go on a run, but in so many of these, oh shit. Did I not turn injuries off? I always mean to turn injuries off. Oh, I meant to turn injuries off, bro. I'll go for the whole league and turn injuries off, but who got hurt? Oh yeah, Dean. Yeah, we can't afford. For a video like this, I meant to turn injuries off. Bro, where's the injury report? I cannot find it. I don't want to have to go through every team and turn injuries off or like get rid of their injuries, but I cannot go through a stretch without Dean Wade right now. We just can't afford to do it. All right, so he's back. And I turned injuries off, so for the rest of the league, it should take a couple days to get into effect. But we're playing a lot better now. Okay, no, we're just up and down. We don't know who we are as a team. So looking at the team, I'm really happy with what I see from Cedric Coward, Edey, GG Jackson. Even Max Shulga's not playing terribly. Let's see metric-wise. Dean Wade's actually a negative. So is Bronny. Jamison Battle played like 2 games. Dean Wade being a negative does concern me for sure. But like, why is he a negative? I know his field goal percentage isn't good, but Bronny being a negative doesn't really concern me much at all. All right, I don't know if he's the Dean Wade replacement, but we're gonna go try and get Jordan Walsh, making $2 million. Perimeter wise, he can shoot the 3, plays good perimeter defense, post defense. There's a lot to like here. He is also a dude who I could low-key get too for this. I might throw Keita in here too. Definitely don't want to give up Jalen Wells. Dean Wade I would part with. Hauser can stay over there. Okay, this trade actually works money-wise. Yeah, I'll just see if they'll accept this. It's going to be a no, but I would give them... Listen, we're not going to be here in 2031 if we can't make this team win. 2 first-round picks, 3 first-round picks. All right, I'm going to send the house for this. 4 first-round picks brings in Jordan Walsh and Keita. We traded Dean Wade, right? Yeah. He was bad for us. There's just no hiding that. We are 0.5 million over. All right, so we just traded Shed just for a dude from the Bulls, Dalen Swain, who had decent potential. I'm assuming he's a rookie in the upcoming draft. We're still over. Why did I think that was going to be enough? Damn. All right, this will be enough. A 2031 first from the Bucks. That should put us back under 100 million. Yeah, we're 102 million under the cap. Why is Baylor Shireman not shooting 3s? That's going to help us so much. He hasn't shot a 3 all year. What the hell? Did I fuck up his tendency or something? Bro, Baylor, what's your 3-point rating? It's an 82. This is going to make you so more effective out there, dude. What are we doing? Okay, so Shireman is going to be more effective. Jordan Walsh is going to be the starter. We're going to rely on G.G. Jackson, though. They're going to split those minutes. All 48 of the power forward minutes are going to go to those two. But yeah, I think this is a better team. I think. I'm going to go up the shot tendency of both Keita and Walsh by like 15 for Keita. We'll probably go 30 to Jordan Walsh because those guys have to be shooting or else we're not going to be very good. And then we're going to see how those trades help us, if they help us. So far, not good. We have not won since. I mean, he's putting up good numbers. What about Walsh? Where's Walsh? We're going to up some of these tendencies and hope that helps. But otherwise, I don't know. They've had some good games. I honestly thought those trades would pretty much put us over the hump. And okay, so now we're winning. So I think we're just destined to be a 500 team, which for where we were projected is a lot better. Do we have any all-stars? Nope. I want to see something too. What kind of potential does Edie has 89 potential? Okay, so that's good. He should progress. And 86 for Coward. He should progress a little bit as well. Yeah, it looks like this is just one of those teams who 2K just thinks is mid, to say the least. But I do really like what we've built here. I do not think this is the team that wins the championship for us, but it could be a really fun team. So do we forego the team option? Oh my God, what is he going to want? Shit, dude. This is where stuff's going to get tough. All right, let's try and finesse this as much as possible. I mean, we are playing these guys and we might have to get rid of them in the offseason, which sucks, but we just signed about $30 million worth there, if not more. So it's going to be tough to keep this core together. That's why drafting is going to be so paramount. Oh my God, we're losing so many games. Come on. I thought we were going to finish 500 at least. So we have a really good defense. We're just not scoring much. All right, we're going to try grit and grind. Obviously, we're the Grizzlies. It's the end of the season. We're going to see if we can make it happen. Nope. 36 and 46. Honestly, a lot better than probably anyone would have thought. Kobe White, your sixth man. I was hoping to see G.G. Jackson there. Cedric Coward wins most improved player. Going up 10 points per game, a rebound a game, a few more assists. Efficiency didn't drop as much as you might have thought it would have. No all NBA, no all defense. We did have rookie second team with Yannick, who is a rookie in real life this year, but didn't play enough. We are in the play-in against Portland. We're going to go back to balanced and see if we can sneak into the playoffs. We got to win 2 games. We're playing our best players as much as possible. Can we win this game? Nope. Get absolutely killed in the first half, and we lose. 19 and 14 for Edie. I would say it was a successful season, though. We were ranked 30th in the power rankings, and we still, made the play-in. That's something. We finished 36 and 46. It could have been a lot worse. Your NBA championship is Knicks Mavs, and the Mavs win the NBA championship. I'm going to just let everybody retire this time. I don't feel like going, the big names we'll bring back. But Mike Conley, we already did his. Oh, Vooch with the Magic. I kind of want to let him retire. The 1-year return to the Magic's kind of cool. All right, draft lottery time. We have the 7th best odds and the 5th best odds. And we end up with the 2nd pick and the 8th pick. That's probably enough to move up if we want to. It looks like the draft starts after the first pick. Everybody's just Pete Maravich, apparently. All right, I think I got our 2 picks picked. So the first pick got traded. The Spurs just traded the first pick for Trae Young and Yusuf Nurkic. Whoa, I don't think that's the guy who was ranked 1, is it? Okay, no, it was. This is the dude I was thinking about, who I thought was ranked 1. He has A+ potential, though. He's 6'4", could be Glenn Robinson. Great athlete, but like basketball-wise, there's not much here I love, right? I mean, damn, I might have to take him. The dude that I was looking at was Daryl Richardson, I think. Yeah, 92 close, 81 dunk, A potential. But maybe we go Lex Dixon here. Can Daryl last one more pick? Of course not. Of course the Thunder go and take our guy. We might just be able to do this straight up because 2K's stupid. Oh, no. All right, you give me 24. I'll give you 26. Okay, I'll give you 26. I'll give you 26 and 30. 26, 30 in second round 16. We get Daryl Richardson. The Thunder are trading this pick for Derek White and CJ McCollum. Okay. The Pelicans are trading their pick for Dyson Daniels. Am I tripping, or wasn't Dyson Daniels on the Pelicans? Am I tripping when I say that? Oh, yeah. They wanted him back. Damn, the other guy went 5. I didn't even realize. All right, Danny Evans, welcome to the team. He can play make, shoot a little bit. There's so many trades. We're going to sim to our pick. That dude could shoot a little bit, play make, play some defense. All right, we're bringing Dave Felder, A- potential, and that's the end of our draft. We went potential pretty much the whole way through, but honestly, the guy I'm most excited about is this point guard. We're gonna sign them all. But man, their contracts aren't even that good. Like they're actually the most expensive guys on our team, pretty much. Baylor was awesome in his age 26 season, but he's probably gonna get worse. And we don't have money. Well, we do have money, but we don't have the type of money our GM wants us to have. We're 40 million over where we need to be. 100 million might be just too difficult. It just might be too difficult, man. Because like even drafting, the guys we just drafted are making more money than the backups. We're gonna go to play progression first. Even like Jordan Walsh wants $10 million now, which I don't blame him. He earned it. I just can't be the one to give it to him. Dean Wade come back for less than 2 million. Cam Johnson will take a 1.6. Malik Beasley will take a minimum. Sure. Okay. Go to player progression. Just see where we are. So Bronny's up to a 79. We did re-sign Brandon Clark to a minimum just out of respect. I will gonna make it as low as possible just so he can be on the roster, but I'm not gonna like handcuff myself. So let's go see finance wise where we are. It's gonna be ugly. Yeah, we gotta cut 40 mil. We gotta cut 40 mil. And I don't know if I can trade Dixon, dude. Maybe it's Gigi Jackson. He's only 22. I don't know what to do. We have to cut 40 mil. The easiest way to do it would be just to package both these guys. I honestly think this dude could just play right now. And I think I probably will have him do it. Maybe not. But yeah, this team got exponentially more expensive overnight. All right, we'll cut a little bit of salary here with the Nets for first round pick. It's not much salary. It was probably less than $1 million. But hey, a little closer. I mean, if we move these two guys, we're a lot closer. Buzelis is actually a nice idea. All right, we just traded Ida for Maxime Renaud. We had to give up a top 10 protected Bulls pick, but we got younger, cheaper. I think Gigi Jackson just has to go, which is just unfortunate, but I just think it's the case. And this Dixon dude might have to go too. Damn, Zach Edey wants 30 mil. There's no shot. We have to move on from him like right now or during the season. I would love to keep him. We just do not have the money. All right, we're gonna do this trade with the Rockets. I don't want to have to trade this dude. A+ potential. I really don't want to trade him, bro. I always like do this. All right, this is the deal we're gonna do. And then I back out because I'm too scared. Oh man, what are we gonna do with this team? What are we gonna do? Did we just find the replacement for Edey? I think we did. Not right now, but down the line, a Day Mara or however you say it is gonna be a replacement for Zach Edey. Yeah, we'll trade this pick or Zeke Naji for 2 seconds. We got to be like 70 something mil under 82. Only 18 more mil. It's possible. It's very possible. So the thing about Daryl Richardson, I think he can play right now because of these things being good. And I think down the line, he could be really good for us. And Danny Evans, I mean, I think maybe our point guard's locked up. Maybe we don't need this Evans dude. Yeah, maybe we get rid of Evans. This will get us closer. 1 first round pick from the Rockets. And now we're about 11 mil away. This dude has C potential, and I took him from somebody for his star rating, but let's get rid of him. All right, we just traded him to the Hawks for just a first round pick. And now we're going to be under 10 mil. Okay, so about 7 mil has to come off the books. And Zach Edey's making 8. Thing about Edey is right now this year he really helps us. He's going to be the second best player. Or no, he's the best player on the team. But do we need him? I don't know. All right, we should be either, if we didn't just get under, we are very close. Got rid of Niederhauser, Beasley, and Renaud for 2 first. But I just realized we're going to have to finish this, fill out this roster because we only have like 8 players probably. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's actually not that bad, but it's going to be more moves. We have to make way more moves to make this happen. And I think the biggest thing is we're going to have to probably trade Zach Edey to be under 100 million under the cap by the first game. Now we're only 91 mil. So I don't know what just happened. Did all the contracts just now kick in? Oh, they went and signed people. Okay. So they did that for us. Is there anybody who's under the cap still? Kings still are. The Nets. Do the Nets have anybody making like $1 million? They got KD back. All right. We're going to go try and save money around the edges as much as possible. So we are 95 million under the cap, and we have pretty much done everything in our power to not trade away Zach Edey, but I just think it's out of our hands at this point. I mean, we're just gonna get swindled. There's no way for us to make this work money wise and not lose value. Because here's the thing, we have to get rid of him after this year anyway. We're probably getting rid of this Lee Dixon dude after this year anyway too, and he's not even really gonna help us this year probably. Yeah, you know what? Maybe we get rid of Dixon. I just don't know. I think we got to trade Zach Edey. He's awesome, but like Mara is so close to him in this. He's younger. We have him for next year on a deal under $4 million. Or do we get rid of Richardson, who's going to be under control next year too? I think we got to get rid of Zach Edey. The problem with getting rid of Edey though is he's going to make us so much better this year. And we have to get rid of him before next season anyway. I mean, you can just see what the league thinks of him, what he's worth. I'm actually considering this, but I can't give the Thunder or Zach Edey and Bronny. I can't do that. I just want to be clear. I don't want to do this, but for the challenge, it makes sense. They have cap room. They got KD. They're trying to go all in with this roster. I'm going to just close my eyes. I'm not giving you. You can take the 2030. No. Give me this. I'm going to keep my pick. We'll just do this. I want to throw up that I just had to trade Zach Edey for Sandro, but we'll just ignore that it happened. I wish you could start when you're doing your rotations. I wish you could just start everybody at 0 and just build from there. But it's officially Cedric Howard's team. So we're playing 9 guys. The 8th and 9th man are barely playing. This is terrible. This is going to be so bad. Yeah, I think we just kind of let it run. We're just going to juice these tendencies a little bit more. The other thing I want to do, like we need more production out of those guys. Jalen Wells, I need you to shoot even more, get more touches. What's your this is gonna be a big year for Jalen Wells. I'm hoping Daryl Richardson, he's a center who's 6'8", undersized, but I'm hoping with his offense being able to score a little bit, I'm hoping that he can really help us out and get production where we probably shouldn't. Yeah, we're going to just kind of hope for the best. First game's against the Thunder. We do lose by a lot. We lost by a fuck ton. Mara shot 30 shots almost. Bronny with a good game. Shea put up 46. Okay, we're going to hope that was just because that's the Thunder. Okay, we look terrible. Whoa. We'll try perimeter centric, but 1 and 6 star is terrible. Absolutely terrible. It's almost like being 100 million under the cap isn't good for a team. I'm gonna get through this season and just go to bed and come back to it tomorrow and hope that we can figure something out for this third season. All right, season's over. Zach Edey averaged 15 and 11 for the Nets. We won most improved player with Bronny averaging 11, 3 and 3, and we lost 60 games. So we were terrible. I want to get away from this season as quick as possible. Did we have anything? Defensive second team, Adai Mera. Thing I realized about him, he had a decent year on paper, but obviously the field goal percentage is terrible. I don't think I did this. If I did, it was an accident, but he has a 90 mid-range tendency when his mid-range is a 73 overall. I might have accidentally messed up and gave it to him when I meant to give it to Jalen Wells. So that's something to look into. Daryl Richardson, all rookie first team. Lee Dixon, second team. I got to get a big progression from them. And yeah, this season was a waste of time. Spurs, Hawks, finals, Spurs, NBA champion. Do they still have Trey? Did he get his revenge on his old team real quick? Yep. Look at the point guard rotation they have. Not to mention, oh my God, dude. This is one of the best constructed teams I think I've ever seen the CPU make. Well, I mean, it's basically the Spurs. No, so Jalen Wells does have his midi tendency at 90 anyway. Had a good year. I mean, where's our pick? Who owns our pick? Is it the Bulls? Oh no, it's Pacers. Oh, so didn't even hurt us. I'm not even mad. I'm not worried about a team doctor. I think we might take this dude. 6'7" with Kyrie Irving ceiling, A- potential. A 6'7" point guard with A- potential and Kyrie Irving ceiling just sounds like hell for the NBA. Yeah, shout out this dude. Pacers actually trade my pick to the Rockets to pair Sengun up with Tyrese. The Bulls at pick 2 got an 84 overall center. I've never seen that drop, but his potential, neither of those top guys' potential are great, so I'm not mad. I really like Durakis, 6'7" point guard. I like that for us. I mean, I drafted Percy Stewart with the 10th pick and Jeffrey Cole with the 12th, and I traded our later pick for Dennis Jenkins. I'll get through the offseason and then we'll get to the next season tomorrow. Was player progression kind to us? Dixon up to a 79, Golga 78, Richardson 78, Felder went up to a 75. So this is going to be a better team than last year already. But finances wise, we're a long way away. So yeah, I'm doing this tomorrow. I'm too tired to do this right now. All right, so it's been a couple days for me, and I'm in a much better mood than I was at the end of last recording because my Pistons just forced Game 7, and I don't work tomorrow. So I went through and I was able to look at this a lot more clearly because I don't care about players' potentials. It's been a couple days. I hardly remember the players we got. And I familiarized myself with this team, and I've started making trades. So I'll just go through them. We won't spend too much time. They're all boring ones. Danis got traded for a first. We were paying like 20-something million to point guards between Shulga, Bronny, the dude we just drafted, the 6'7" point guard. So I traded Shulga for first-round picks as well. Jalen Wells was a guy who I thought could be a piece here. I went back and looked at his stats last year. He was pretty bad. So we just traded him for this Horace Crawford guy, who I'm actually excited about. Bronny also got traded. That's another $9 million. I didn't realize we took on that $6 million exception. That's tough. Traded forward Julian Strother, then immediately traded him for Yaxel, and then immediately traded Yaxel. And now we're at $85 million. My exception, though, can I not, that $6 million, can I not get rid of it? Am I just stuck paying that? Let's see. Well, I was looking at 2 players to trade for about $15 million, and I think we're gonna actually have to get rid of Cedric Coward, who's been probably our best player. Last year averaged 9 boards almost. And what is his rebound award or attributes? It's a 76 defensive rebound. And then this Cole dude. If we somehow only took out 1 million, we'd be under. But I think we're like the only team at this point that's under the cap. Actually, I lied. Miami's $1 million under. Lakers are 3 mil. The Rockets are just under, and the Bulls about 1 million. So let's go see if the Lakers can take this Cedric Coward deal without taking on or giving us back too much. All right, we just traded Cedric Coward for essentially nothing, and we only lost like $3 million. So not feeling great about that. Just under 90. I don't want to trade either of these 2 guys. I think these guys can be good right now. Obviously looking at how versatile this Lex Dixon dude can be. His defense is good. I think this could be a really good year for him. They're raucous. By the way, this is probably the last year of this. I think I said 3 years in the start, and that this is the 3rd year. This dude can pass. He's 6'7" at the point guard. So now at the center position, we're spending a great deal of money on 3 dudes, and I don't think all 3 of them will play because like this dude's perimeter is not good, right? Yeah, it's only a 52. Yeah, I think we'll actually get rid of our lottery pick from last year. We'll take on Harvey Jameson, I guess, and then we're gonna try and flip him, lose a few more dollars. And then we'll also try and trade that Cole dude. Trailblazers able to do it for a $1 million dude. And then I do not feel confident in this team at all, especially with how poorly last year went. And I think this is a worse version of that team. We're banking on our guys who progressed in the offseason to just play like they progressed a fuck ton, and I don't know how I feel about it. We are officially 100 mil under. Let's go. Okay. And this team is trash. It's so bad. All right. Let's just try and figure some things out. So D'Anthony Melton still has 80 perimeter, 96 steal, coming off a really bad stretch of years. Let's go check out free agency. Is there anybody who would take like 2 mil? That's like decent. Pip, bring him back. You know what? I think I might just try and figure it out with this team. All right. First things first, we're going to move Horace Crawford over to the 2, and I want him to start. We're going to throw D'Anthony Melton into the point guard position. So that's already going to switch things up a little. So I think we got to hang our hat on defense. I think that's the case. So we need these guys contesting every shot, going for every block. We're just not going to be able to score. Offensively, we're just not that talented. I also want to try something. I've never done this, so I don't know how this will work. But I want to say I'm going to up everybody's crash tendency a ton and just see if we get the edge on offensive boards, defensive boards by so much that we can just win games off of it. All right, I think this is what the rotation is going to look like, and now I just got to go mess with the rest of the tendencies. Josh Hart low-key might be like our savior, bro. He has so many like decent stats, and we're really going to be relying on Lex Dixon to really up his game. But I think he's got it in him. I really do. All right. I think we're ready. I don't feel super confident, but hey, crazier things have happened. Our first game is against OKC, and we'll just see if we can dominate a little bit. I can't believe I said dominate. Like, not even like, can we hang around? We got dominated, and we lost the board battle too. So I don't know. We'll check out. We'll go to the end of October as I customly do, and just see how we're doing. So terrible. We've won 2 games. We're 2-7. We don't even average 100 points a game. Okay, we just gotta change our system proficiency. I think. We'll just see if that helps anything at all. I don't know, man. Yeah, I give up, bro. I don't think you can compete. You can't compete if you. I don't know why I'm saying this like it's a surprise, but if you can't spend money, you cannot compete in the NBA, and we have proven that we have not been able to at all. We are 13-28, which is somehow better than we were, but we were 3-17. So yeah, we're still bad. So I give up. I think. I think next time I do this, I'll have to up the salary just a little bit because being under 100 million under the cap is just way too handcuffing. Like there's just nothing you can do. You can't spend on more than one player, and even then you can't spend much. We still aren't the worst team in the league though. Dixon won most improved player with atrocious splits, but hey, this Durakis dude, his rookie season was pretty solid. Rookie first team. Horace Crawford also made it. We'll ignore those stats. Oh my god, those guys were terrible. You know what? Since I took a break from recording, I'm gonna take a look at player progression, and if they got better, I'll go 4 years. We do get the first pick, 12th pick as well. Damn, the 1 year I didn't do scouting too. This dude only has B potential. He looks so good though. B minus potential? What the hell? To me, it looks like this dude's the pick. A minus perimeter, A minus athleticism, A plus potential. Sure, we'll take him. He's gonna come in a lower overall, but higher ceiling. Jarrett Allen and Peyton Pritchard for the 4th pick. Okay, I don't care. We can get Al Horford Jr. Hell yeah. Anybody that we fully scouted with good potential. All right, A minus potential for this power forward. All right, so we got these 3 dudes. Probably won't keep them all. I'm just curious to see what player progression looks like. So Dixon's up to an 86, Durakis an 81, and then the rest of the guys didn't really progress at all. Yeah, that's gonna do it. Get me out of this video, bro. All right, y'all. Let me know if you want me to try this again with a less of a threshold on the salary or something different. It just didn't work. We didn't have enough money, and yeah, that's gonna do it for me. I'll see y'all in the next one, and peace.